So this is Mystic Beast. I am back again. I took a week off because my girlfriend, Bloody Rose, and I got into a car wreck. It hurt. We were T-boned through an intersection. A guy basically sped out into the intersection, hit us dead on, hit us on the passenger side where I was sitting, and Bloody Rose had to basically speed up in order for the car not to hit directly where I was sitting. He hit behind me. But I want to move on to more positive ventures, you know. I'm in a better mood. I'm healing pretty well. I'm still planning on going to urgent care. I'm still planning on going to urgent care. I held off on it because I honestly thought I was going to get better a lot sooner. But I am still dealing with mild back pain. Has nothing to do with, like, my skeleton or anything, or at least I hope. But it's basically just a lot of knots on my back. Hello, Lesroidage. Hello, sorry to hear about the accident. No, you're absolutely fine, Lesroidage. I'm just glad that me and Jess are alive. Yes, we lost the car, and that's unfortunate, but what's more important is me and Bloody Rose are alive, and, you know, we're still moving, we're still kicking, we get to actually still go to work and still get paid, we don't get to lose the apartment and all of that. So as Santa would say on our podcast, sprinkles, god damn it, sprinkles. You know, we're trying to focus on the good, and it is good to be back, to continuing this gameplay. As you all know, as soon as I press continue, it's going to do the recap. So yeah, let's do the recap.
Ma ul udams winja waita waika hawaija salwai takar balhur winja laja daus.
Alright, that was the recap. Yes, silver linings, exactly. Yeah. Sorry. On the bright side, my back is feeling, a lot better. I've got a strategy until I go to urgent care. The strategy is hot baths or hot showers. Wait to cool off. Don't fall asleep, but basically wait to cool off. And then once I'm cool off, after the hot bath to relax my muscles, I'm literally just hitting it with an ice pack. And then that seems to ward off the aches for a while. And then basically I just have to keep doing that on repeat. Speaking of cold environments, I happen to be in the mountains. So let's check our map. Let's check our map where we last left off. We are gonna check skills for a second. Sorry guys, my ears itchy. Alright. Craft 2 bait. This is always misleading because I keep thinking that it's literally gonna allow me to get more meat, which is something I want. Receive less fall damage from falling from a great height. You know what? I'll grab that just in case. Just in case. You never be too sure you accidentally fall off a cliff and accidentally die instantaneously. Yeah, we're gonna check. So we have enough for that. And we are going... Yeah! So we're gonna go back over here. We are gonna pet our good boy. Just for luck. Alright. So, something you may have missed, Less Roidage. Let's go over here. We got a Sabertooth that I named Savvy. So we're gonna summon her for a second. And we are going to get back to home base a lot faster than we normally do. We're gonna go over here. We might have to reroute, but Savvy's got loads of stamina and a pretty good understanding. Of height. I'm still not gonna run her off the mountain though. I don't want to, more or less. That seems like a ravine. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah. This works. Alright. We are still gonna collect some northern rock while we're still over in the, this territory. You never know when you need it. Okay, I almost ran off. Alright, we're gonna temporarily get off Savvy. Savvy is somebody that I'm confident with. I think I might have accidentally called Savvy a mountain lion, and that is incorrect. Savvy is not a mountain lion. She is a saber-toothed tiger. I'm sorry about that, Savvy. Though pretty soon, if I can just get off these mountainsides, then I think we will be good. Probably not a good idea to do. Oh boy. What have I gotten myself into? I don't think I'm going to make it, guys. Okay. Yep. Died. Oh man. I tried to get home way too fast. You know Santa would be grilling me. You know Santa would be grilling me for that. Santa would have totally been grilling me for that. Let me check paths. Where am I? I'm blind? Yep. I'm over here. So this is a whole mountain. So I think I need to go over here towards the little green thing. And then once I find this, I find the trail. Once I find a trail, I'm back on track. Come here, Savvy. Alright. Now, we are gonna pet you. Because you're such a good girl. Alright. Take two. We ride. Alright, that's North Cedar. gotta be careful. We got another path. That's fine. We are not gonna fuck with him. Alright. Alright. Nope. Sorry, the last time I did that, he drowned. So we're gonna literally do some on-foot running for a minute anyway, because we don't want Savvy to drown. Speaking of which, Les Roitage, how have you been? It's been a while since we've talked. Alright, ride. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a big gray area. It's kind of a big gray area for this week and next week. I hope it doesn't, like, carry out all month, but I think a lot of people are kind of just slowly going into hibernation season, honestly. But it's good to know that you're doing good. Oh, you got a new nephew? That's cool. Which monster did he get assigned to? Did he get assigned to Mikey or Sully? Personally, I like Sully. You know, because he reminds me of a, he's like a frightened beholder from Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I know, it's getting cold out. I mean, honestly, it's starting to get to that time where I'm starting to crave spicy food. Just to keep my internals warm. Oh, Randall's another good one. I feel like if he's a screamer, it's definitely Randall. If he's a screamer. yeah. Already full of those, that's fine. Alright, so we're like really close. Take off from here. Alright. We've been doing pretty good. She's made a new coworker friend. I made 2 new coworker friends. That friend reintroduced me into my old martial arts, Matsubayashi-ryu, otherwise known as Shorin Ryu. And if I play my cards right, I could, in fact, get a discount on joining classes because, you know, I named off a lot of, well, quite a few people I used to train with. And, my coworker friends actually, well, I should say, a coworker friend and an old person, not an old person, an old colleague that used to work at the place that I work, is what I should say. There. What else was I gonna say about Bloody Rose? Bloody Rose is basically, she's been basically writing a D&D, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. She's also been hanging out with Brandy. We were going to do an escape room, just for the sake of doing an escape room, but that plan fell through. So, me, Santa, and Bloody Rose have all ran a D&D campaign, and so far the best DMs that I have out of all 3 of us are Santa and Bloody Rose. Bloody Rose because she's actually a really good storyteller, and Santa because he's actually really good with mechanics. So they're kind of 2 different flavors of DMs, where, like, in theory, if I could get them to ever work together, I think that would be a really cool campaign. But believe it or not, I pretty much give myself credit towards getting them into Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, because I was very stubborn in getting them to read the player's manual and the DM's handbook. Have you ever played D&D 5th edition? Actually, hold that thought, less roidage. I'm gonna increase his house and then speak to Daw here. Okay, I got more skill points. That's good. And I've got Udam skill receives less damage from animal attacks, and enemy melee hits reduce the chance of being knocked down by enemies. Surf bombs instead of 1. Receive even less damage from animal attacks. And then heals. Fills 1 health bar manually in healing. Okay. Plants. Craft 2 sting. What do we got? Sprint forever without slowing down. Move fast when crouched. Rare woods and stone. Rare plants. Traps. Headshot. Bait. I'm into receiving less damage. Let's do that. Crafting. Nah. Alright.
Shaskari ti waidam. Guarsta takar. Machi kapalpur gal. Nu da harha. Smarkaka.
Dude, your injury healed very, very quick. Not too long ago, there was a fucking hole in your head that you asked me to fucking carve out of you. Alright, so that's fine. Let me see if there's... No, there's not. Go ahead and walk out. Alright. Westwoodage, very nice. Always have been interested in pen and paper games, but haven't played many. Gone to watch a few in person and watched a few of the bigger creators with them. As you may have already heard, it takes the right kind of group for role-playing games to be fun. And basically, you just have to find a group that wants you to genuinely have fun, and also be patient enough with you if you're having any kind of issue. Like, for example, when I was DM in my campaign, I ended up creating a mystery campaign for Bloody Rose and Santa to solve, but I botched it. The reason why I botched it is because I was too afraid to give them too much information into solving the campaign, so I end up not... Well, solving the campaign too early, so I ended up not giving them any information at all. And, you know, to an impatient group, or to a group that, you know, doesn't really care about your insecurities, you know, they're gonna choose to get mad at you instead of trying to work with you. And we got through that campaign. They voiced their concerns and stuff like that, but they were never, I never felt like they were against me, when I ran that campaign. And I thank them for that, because it was, you know, it was an experience. And then in Santa's campaign, you know, there were a lot of, like, good mechanics. The game ran smoothly. But in his campaign, it was a little bland in the storytelling factor. Partly because we were indirectly murder hobos. Let's put it that way. We were killing a lot of people that we weren't really supposed to kill. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the next available mission, which isn't very clear cut. I might actually have to do a little bit more expanding and just head to these 2 outposts and see where that gets me. Let me go to the village for a second. Fully upgraded. Crafting. Yep. It's 3 mammoth skins. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Rare jaguar skin. We can go ahead and upgrade that again. That's quite a few of them. It's fine. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. So, I think we're literally just going to head to some outposts, because I don't think we can progress the story anymore unless we do. Let me check the map just in case. Yeah. So we're gonna head here, and then we're gonna try to do that one. Alright. Of course, we're gonna get out of the village long enough for Sabby to come meet us, and then we're gonna run there. Alright. Let's skin this piggy. Let's heal this beast for a bit. Alright. And then get to ride. Just very shallow water, so Sabby can run through it.